The B-side in boxing.
B-side shit.
B-side.
B-side.
And the B-side.
You got a B-side.
The B-side.
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 That B-side thing.
This is the B-Sides Boxing Podcast.
That's going. Fucking timer's running. Woof. Let's boogie. Boxing B-Sides, we are back to talk the fights. I'm joined by the homies, Saul Goodman and Josh. What's up, boys?
Happy to be back.
Good. Happy to be here as always.
That didn't sound enthusiastic.
Oh, I'm always on there.
You
This slow week. It's a slow week.
Like, yes!
I'm happy. I'm
back.
not gonna. Yeah, I'll get my energy up for Misfits in a second, guys.
Let's see. Before we start, two not so fun housekeeping bits. The boxing survey, bxng.co/survey. I want to hear what you think about the titles and the Muhammad Ali Boxing Revival Act. Maybe you've heard the news about a certain senator from South Carolina. We still don't know whether or not Mabra has been brought to the floor or when it's going to be brought to the floor for a vote. So go to luxmedia.net/bsides, find the contact info for your senators, and let them know you oppose this legislation. Believe it or not, they actually listen to that stuff.
Rest in peace, Holden Blood Feast.
I don't think a few senators listen to this those calls. Sorry.
Rest in peace, Holden Blood Feast. What was the? Have you guys seen that meme? The Holden Blood Feast one.
No.
Respectable bipartisan, only wants to see Iran destroyed.
Seen a few things like that.
Let me find it.
Someone sucked out the life force.
That's how they're keeping the other guy who's
Mitch
mysteriously
McConnell.
missing. Yeah, that's how they're keeping McConnell alive.
Boxing B-Side is partially a political commentary podcast. Mainly
I
boxing
sent it in.
podcast.
I sent it in the chat.
Yeah, that's pretty Mitch.
Yeah.
Let's get into the boxing news, and it is a big one. PBC signs with DAZN. Their pay-per-views will still be, I think, simul broadcast on Amazon Prime. Wonder how long they still have that deal in place for, but it looks like everyone's consolidated under the DAZN banner.
I really hope this turns out like, like how PBC on Fox and then the Showtime pay-per-views kind of coexisted. Like we get a lot more good programming on DAZN instead of just big card or terrible card.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening, buddy. I'm sorry. Like what
I
Leo
said
said,
I
I think
hope. I said I hope. It's not
sorry to burst your
happening.
bubble.
It's not happening. I can hope.
Granted, I'm one of the people that believe in fucking nothing ever happens. I like to be optimistic, but man, I'm not gonna be optimistic on this one. I mean, I think it's I'm glad that PBC is on the zone.
Yeah.
Finally, the last domino falls. PBC is on the zone. All promoters
all
are
the real promoters. Come
Yeah,
on.
I was about to say all promoters, but in actuality, all
the
real
real
promoters.
ones. You can't. There's an elephant in the room that
Yeah.
dubiously.
Yeah, but it's good to see PBC on the zone, and you know what? It'll be good because eventually we'll be able to see a lot more fights. Hopefully, I'm hoping. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm hoping that you'll see a fight with the PBC fighters, and you'll see them with Matchroom or Queensberry or Golden Boy. Cross promotion. You'll see a lot more cross promotion.
It lets Boots really take over the sport.
Hopefully.
It lets Boots take over the sport.
Didn't Sebastian Fundora reject the unification fight?
Always, but
Well, he claims that Samson wanted to fight for him.
sure. What else?
I have a sneaking suspicion, I think I mentioned this before we started, where I'm expecting, like, everything that PBC has done pretty much since they moved to Prime has been pay-per-view. I don't think they've had maybe one or two free broadcasts. I get the feeling that they're going to continue doing the same on
That's
DAZN.
true.
Mm,
Although I mean, the death
some
of
fight-
TV and boxing makes it really hard to get the money to do a good card, so to say.
Well, do you think that it's possible that that DAZN might be paying them to put on free fights?
Yeah,
Hopefully, because that's what they've done with other promoters as well.
like I hope that's what we get instead of, like, you know, the free. It's good that there's more boxing on the zone, but also, you know, there's guys who are on the shelf for upwards of a year that, you know, if you're paying the DAZN Ultimate Super Duper subscription, you're gonna want to see them over some of the guys you are getting now.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't got that right. I mean, honestly, and Leo, you said that. Did you say the fights that are possibly going to be on the zone?
It's going to be, I think they're going to be simulcast.
Mhm.
So you can purchase it on whichever platform. And, like, Prime has better quality, I think. So if it's the same price, then I would probably prefer to get it on Prime. But
I mean, honestly, I just think the move to go to DAZN really shows that, yes, it's good that they're going, but I mean, Frost is right. This consolidation of all the promoters on one platform kind of also shows it's
Yeah, like TV's
Kinda dying.
done. TV's
Yeah.
done in the sport.
boxing time
And-
with the sport.
I think the biggest part is that
TV.
people, like, the audience that pays for boxing has always been quite small. Like, if you just look at the engagement the sport gets worldwide versus how many people actually pay and watch the sport, there's always been a disparity. And you know, especially like the death of TV and cable TV and pay-per-view TV generally, which, like, you know, part of it's the economy, part of it's just the changing culture. You know, you don't have those nights where your dad's buying the pay-per-view to watch on his CRT. Like, that just doesn't exist anymore. And the people who would still do this are, you know, getting older.
Yeah, the old generation's slowly not dying out, but slowly losing interest in the sport because they're getting old. You know.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. I don't think the sport is worse quality-wise than it was back in the day. It's just a little harder to see and a little worsely organized, which makes a big difference when most of your sport is about presentability.
And it's all blocked behind a paywall. Majority of it is locked behind a paywall. You have to buy a subscription.
And that
watch
was the
it.
good part about it being on cable, or like having like TV cable connections, because you could just have it on.
Well, that's the thing, because when you don't pay for a certain platform, you pay for a
No.
wide variety of TV shows, and you happen to get, let's say Showtime, right? And you're able to watch boxing. And you're like, you know what? What's on Wednesday night? Let's watch.
Yeah, like
boxing.
Friday Night Fights. Friday Night Fights
Friday
doesn't
night, yeah.
exist anymore.
No, they don't.
What is it? It wasn't HBO. It was early Showtime. If you had the Showtime channel, you could watch those the silly ones, their prospect shows.
Showbox, right?
No. This was in the 90s. Like,
Oh,
when
the
you-
90s. Oh, years ago.
Showbox, like because the thing is that, like, Showbox you could stream on the Showtime streaming stuff. This is like when you had you had it in a cable package,
Yeah.
and it was it literally was, what's it called? Yeah, no, the prospect shows were like, you know, you'd watch Andrew Galata fight a guy, and what is it? It was Shannon Briggs getting knocked out on these shows.
I mean, that's another thing too, is that you lose having it locked behind a paywall, you lose a large majority of your casual audience as well. Whereas, and I know Zuffa, I don't want to give Zuffa points, but they are on Paramount Plus, and you might get some people that are gonna watch fucking Landman or Dutton Ranch to maybe watch some fucking Sunday night fights, because it's on a platform where you also have TV shows. Whereas the Zone, I mean, for Americans, the Zone's pretty dead. We're gonna watch fucking
the service
chess.
is not great.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole problem with the Zone is that if it had like NBA, before it had F1, which
Well, it still has F1 in some countries, but even then, like, if you're watching F1, you're not
In
gonna watch
America, though.
boxing.
well, hold
Yeah,
up, hold up. I'm gonna no. I disagree with you on that one. I disagree with that one because, at least for me, and a couple people I know, including the people on the server, F1 kind of
Okay,
tracks
but
us.
We're the 1% of pay pigs who even pay for boxing, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Like the
well,
normal person,
we pay.
like, I was like, I'm looking at like DAZN Canada, for example. They have some of the FIFA. They have NFL Game Pass. They have boxing. They have golf. They have F1, and they have Dota, the video game.
Yeah, we have none of that.
Yeah, like it's a better deal in other countries, but even then, it's not a good enough deal because you're only paying for one sport usually. You're paying for the thing you like.
Yeah.
No one's bored and goes, damn, that Dota 2 game was great.
Well,
Gotta go watch Diego Pacheco.
I'm going. I gotta tell you, man. It's
Like,
kind of
honestly-
hard in America to watch boxing now.
Yeah, but like the culture before was, oh, whatever. We paid for the premium Showtime channel. There was, or like if you're on HBO, like, wow, The Sopranos just aired, and then there's a fight right afterwards. I'll just keep it on the channel.
Like I'll fall asleep to it.
Yeah, like
My
no,
wife
but,
kicked
like,
me out the bedroom. I went to fall asleep to watching boxing.
No,
What's
but it's
that?
like, oh, like you're watching The Sopranos, okay, the episode's done, and then they keep rolling. On DAZN, it's always, I guess it's just the attention economy is not beneficial to boxing, but also, like,
I mean, honestly, the sport itself,
sport.
ever
makes
since
it-
the death of cable, has been dying. It goes hand in hand.
the sport.
mean,
is
they
just-
had they had boxing on Disney Plus, right? A huge platform.
unironically, it's the Netflix stuff that needs
Maybe
to
watch it.
start. The Netflix would be the best platform for boxing if they cared a little more.
Well, yeah, because it hosts a wide variety of people.
Yeah, but
You
it's also like
they
Netflix.
advertise
It's just the culture of the platform. The culture of the platform is, oh, I don't know what to watch, and you just kind of flip through until you pick something, which means you're more likely to pick on boxing. Like, oh, there's some boxing on, instead of DAZN, where you generally, if you're paying for DAZN, you know what you want,
Exactly.
and it's not boxing usually.
Which brings me back to my Disney Plus argument. I mean, again, Disney Plus has a wide variety of people watching it, but at the
Programming,
same, but you're watching it for a certain reason. You're not really gonna watch Disney Plus for boxing.
Yeah,
You might tune in, which again
yeah.
will
you
raise
just-
some of the watchability, some of the views, but I mean, come on, you're really gonna watch
just-
boxing on Disney Plus? No, you're not.
I just think DAZN has this like optics problem they've always had. It's weird to start with.
Yeah.
Like it's weird, and it's another streaming service. It's another bill.
That you're not really gonna want to pay for.
Yeah,
know?
like it's just not something, guys.
Yeah, it's really expensive too.
It's expensive as hell, and especially if you want the ultimate supreme package that gives you, and you still have to pay the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, like the Zone probably could have been more favorable if they kept like the F1 and Champions League and like whatever worldwide. If they kept the right, because it's not hard to keep the rights for that. They just didn't want to pay for it.
Cheap ass.
And then part of it is Eddie Hearn's fault, 100%, because at the very start, you're like, Eddie Hearn, we have no idea what we're doing with boxing. Here's a blank check. you can get whoever you want on our platform to get eyes. And there's some pretty attractive free agents at that point, right? Because HBO is fading and all their guys, like, you could have had some very attractive free agents that on your American side, right? Or even up and coming stars that like didn't really have an affiliation. Like there's lots of choices in this transitionary period, and you decide to get Demetrius Andrade and Tevin Farmer. And you decide to give them tens of billions of dollars to fight.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's no coincidence that the Zone had their best little era was they had Canelo for that super middleweight run, and they had the rights to like F1 and everything else at the same time.
And it was relatively cheap. Right now, it's not
it was,
as cheap.
Like back then, it's a little pricier, but you have exclusive access to Canelo and F1 and the NFL on the same platform.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, it's kind of ridiculous. I just think they were kind of done from the start when they, because they had the chance to sign these free agents.
I mean, another thing with the Zone too, like I said, all promoters being on the same platform is good for the fans because we don't have to pay two subscriptions. We don't have to really pay one.
Yeah.
But that's only if you really want to watch boxing, you know.
Yeah, like you're not. Like again, the audiences rarely overlap.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm like, okay, you like F1 and boxing. You're generally gonna find friends who like F1 and boxing. But like, I know the internet age makes it feel like less of a minority in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, F1. Like, I will say about the general F1 person, they're into like. They'd be into NASCAR, like they'd be more into NASCAR if they were more into boxing type thing. Like there's a certain perception of our sport that is not. It's not great with normal people.
I think making the Venn diagram NASCAR and boxing is pretty telling of what you mean.
Yeah, but it's like F1. No, it's like it's an elegant sport. It's about the finesse. It's not about the contact of the cars. But NASCAR, yeah, go nuts. You could, but NASCAR isn't popular anymore for the same reasons, similar reasons to boxing.
Yeah, that's why F1's more popular.
Yeah, and it's like, so I just think the Zone got off on the wrong foot, and it's tough to recoup it. In a sense. And that's why we're here. But it's good that PBC is we're making the best fights.
Yeah.
Which I hate.
Hopefully.
I hate the phrase has been ruined by TKO at the UFC, but but this they are actually going to make the best fights because PBC actually does have some of the best fighters.
Some. Not really anymore.
And I'm just excited to see no excuses for some of the guys.
Finally have to put up or shut up.
Put up or shut up, and also, you know what, man, the commentators, it needs to. I just really hope we one day we never have to see Chris Mannix or Sergio Mora again.
That's not gonna be for a while, buddy. I'm sorry.
One day.
A man can only dream.
Yeah, we can dream. We have to dream for better things for our sport.
Would you prefer Mauro Ranallo or Todd Grisham?
More Ronaldo, 100%.
Yeah.
More Ronaldo actually gets me hyped sometimes.
Unironically, and actually I saw this the other day that more and more American viewers are switching to the Telemundo broadcast of the World Cup games because of the commentary.
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is what I mean though, because the commentary, the subtitle, they'll put the subtitles on, but it's just the fact that the commentary cares about the moment.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I will say, like, you know what, man? Like, you can say what you will about the analytical value of the Azteca KO guys, or the, you know what I mean? But the ESPN KO guys or the Azteca Box guys, but like, damn, they care.
They actually have passion for the shit.
They care so much. It's great.
Well, do you care about Shakur Stevenson signing with Zuffa?
I do. The fuck is wrong with that?
This is a fucking mistake, Shakur.
Yeah.
I know you're there. I know you're there.
I do, but this is like, I technically, if we go back a couple weeks, I did call this. I did say he was definitely going to sign because he has no idea. You know, most boxers have no idea what the workings of their sport. But Shakur specifically, like, he thinks that, like, you know, the eye test will be everything with his legacy type thing.
Like, oh, I fought this guy. You're right. He could be, you know, as skilled as he wants. But if you're skilled against low tier opposition, are people really going to praise you in the future?
No,
Which is
I think
why, you know, like what you said in the past. I know you've mentioned this in the past. How Terrence Crawford's going to have a hard time keeping up with a lot of the top 10 Hall of Famers.
Yeah, like, he's not, like, he is a Hall of Famer because the Hall of Fame is very weak. But, like, if we put it in, like, what really is, like, top, like, 3, top 5 in any weight class is history, it is just not him. Like,
Argue about that another time, but
it's strength. No, like, it's not him just on legacy, legacy and resume, strength of resume.
oh,
It
100%,
matters.
yeah, 100%.
Because I'm like I will say, like, strength of resume, who you fight matters a lot. Honestly, sometimes it matters a lot more than how you look.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's, like, obviously there's anomalies, but, like, yeah, Ali post like Vietnam suspension did struggle through a lot of his major fights. He didn't dominate anyone in particular, maybe, like, except for Foreman and, like, the lesser of the era. But I guess that's the exact
Ken Norton,
case, but-
kind of.
No, like, he struggled with Norton. He struggled with a lot of guys. He struggled with guys he shouldn't have, like Shavers, too.
Yeah.
But, you know, the fact that it's on his resume, there's a green W next to it when you look at it on BoxRec, that matters a lot more than what the eye test looked like. Sometimes.
Lomachenko
Same
gets a
with-
lot of praise for having a relatively weak resume.
But he's like a very modern example of it. Like, that's, time hasn't passed for people to, you know, for the pendulum to swing the other way.
I see.
Like, the time has not passed. Like, right now we're in our honeymoon phase with a lot of these guys who are on their way out or freshly retired, because you are appreciative. Like, it's been a bad thing in the past that I'm glad the culture is corrected on, that we don't appreciate guys while they're here. But I feel like it's a little too much in the direction of, you know, their career accomplishments are puffed up as a lot more than they are. But again, Crawford was always a joy to watch in the ring. Great eye test, like, just absolute career mismanagement on his end, and he was never able to fight the guys that would have pushed him over the edge, so to speak.
Johnny Fisher also signed with Zuffa. I know the world's been waiting.
We've all been waiting. It was really important to me that he signed with Zuffa, actually.
What was the report? Like, Eddie Hearn offered him something, and then Zuffa came over like 5 times that amount?
6 times.
6 times the amount.
6 times the amount, and Eddie Hearn said he wasn't even going to pay 3 times the amount, so yeah, good luck. Unironically, Fisher could be a future Edgar Berlanga victim.
Oh, that's horrible to think about.
No, like skills-wise, just skills-wise, like, Berlanga's big enough to make it, like, heavyweight. Fisher's not a big heavyweight. It's very possible that we just get that happens because it's horrible.
Berlenga
Shit.
versus Bosch.
Oh my god! It's like it's a nonsensical. I get it. Zuffa has to fill out the roster, but this is somehow worse than the. I just spent a bit talking about how ad nauseum about how DAZN really mismanaged their start, and then Zuffa saw that, took notes, and then decided we can do worse. Because say what you will about the watchability, marketability, ceiling of Andrade and Farmer and those early guys, but they had some skills. They were world titleists.
They were like the dark horses, weren't they?
Yeah, they were not the best in their division, but they were solid world champions. They're like the second wave of guys you bring in to fight your first wave of stars. They just got the wrong order, right? But what Zuffa is doing is nonsensical. They get they're getting guys with very low price tags and way overpaying them. I promise you, Johnny Fisher did not need to be paid 6 times as much as what Eddie Hearn was offering. But
if it's another notch in Dana's cap saying "fuck you, Eddie Hearn."
Well, let's look at it. If it was let's say 3 years ago, or the year before he fought Dave Allen, right? You can say, "Oh yeah, fuck you, Eddie." This is yeah. If it was 2 years ago, so yeah, literally 2 years ago, right before he fought Dave Allen, you go, "Fuck you, Eddie. I took your your project guy," right? But now it's okay. It was gonna be way harder to rebuild Johnny Fisher than it is to sell on him, I guess.
Well, Zuffa getting Johnny Fisher at all, they're not getting him to turn into a star. They're getting him to turn other fighters into stars. But
Yeah,
to
but
pay him that much money,
Yeah.
up from what they're saying, it's ridiculous.
Because they don't see the next step, which is a star. Let's say, who is it? What free agent heavyweight? Because Itama's gonna stay with Queensberry for life, right?
Probably.
But let's say Torres is going to, because Torres' stock is at an all-time low, but he's still a blue chip kind of guy, right?
That's
Torres
a
is
perfect
going-
guy to go to Zuffa.
Torres is going to Zuffa. He's being courted by Zuffa. It's okay. So you paid Johnny Fisher let's say $6 million, and what is Torres' worth relative to Fisher? They're gonna ask this just inflates everything.
We got to pay Richard even more money.
You have to I was gonna say this because Fisher full respect to Fisher as a guy who was a college rugby player who switched to boxing very late. In comparison to the vast array of people in the sport, he is a British domestic guy. He is literally bottom of the barrel. So what do guys who are not bottom of the barrel expect to get paid? Because even the stars don't even know who Fisher is, but it's the mid-level guys who. Okay, what are you gonna pay them now? What are you paying Chris Billum-Smith now?
Well, in the future, you're also going to have the future stars in Zuffa. Well, maybe
no,
future stars.
Yeah, but
I know that's kind of a oxymoron, but the potential future stars in Zuffa is saying, "Hey, why am I getting paid less than this Johnny Fisher guy, and he was getting paid
Yeah.
fucking years ago?" That same thing they said to Matchroom USA. Why am I being paid less than that? And they're not going to want to fight for Zuffa anymore.
It's just generally guys, this is really bad for your not to say I support Zuffa in any way, but this is a really you guys don't have money to burn. This business has to make money soon, because as much as the Saudis want to say they're involved, the UFC is starting to lose money as well somehow.
Well, that's a whole different topic. At least she's
But it's the
losing
same. But
money
it's the
for
same.
different reasons than we are.
TKO owns both. Like this business has to make money eventually. It's not like the Zone where the Zone ran into trouble because of the Russia-Ukraine war, basically. Because before that, they had a bunch of Russian oligarchs giving them a blank check.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare UFC's downfall to boxing. Really, it's
No,
kind of apples and oranges.
no, but I'm saying like there's more pressure on Zuffa to make money. They can't just bleed money forever.
I gotta
Is what
agree
I'm
with
trying to
also
say.
with the fact that I mean the area in the Middle East is starting to get a little more heated right now.
Yeah, it's dicey
Right.
again.
It's getting
Yeah,
dicey
and then
again. Yeah, so they're not gonna really
apparently-
want to waste that money.
Yeah, like especially oil barons. Like as the world goes up and down with oil and everything, like yeah, if they can't sell it, they no longer have a blank check. Same with this is a very DAZN USA, but we're just like the same. We're rerunning the same episode, but it's faster. It's going faster because like they're not even getting to the stage where like they're not even getting to the affordable part. Like Paramount Plus is pretty gross to spend money on.
That's a whole different topic too.
But it's just generally like the fact that like okay, yeah, like the Shakur signing was pretty obvious because Shakur was that the Saudis overpaid and now Zuffa's the only one willing to pick up the check. But the Fisher one is a much less healthy sign of how things are going over there.
Let's keep it rolling. We've got Rolly Romero versus Teofimo Lopez coming up in August.
This fight's gonna be fun.
Build up will be fun.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, 100%. The build-up's gonna be fun, but that fight, I don't know.
nah, Rolly's like both guys are zero. Like Rolly has gotten better since he switched coaches to someone who knows how to coach. But because right now he's with Ismail Salas and not Cromwell Gordon. So he's with a trainer. He's looked better recently. It's not like he's incapable of boxing. He's just kind of not great. But Teofimo is going to lose his head because Teofimo has been the definition of just run it back.
Just run it back.
Just run it back. Like, doesn't change a thing, just run it back. So, like, it'll be fun. It'll be stupid. But, I don't think we expected anything else from these two.
I mean, honestly, I feel like it's gonna go the same as Teo Barboza. I don't think Rolly's gonna win, and I think it's gonna be a pretty one-sided fight. As much as Rolly has improved, I gotta say that it's only really been against weaker opposition, and let's face it, I wouldn't want to say, well, yes, Ryan, but I don't want to say I don't want to give him the excuse that he was, not 100%, but, I mean, he wasn't. So, I gotta say that I personally think Teo's a lot more skilled than Rolly. I think he'll take advantage of a lot of Rolly's disadvantages, a lot of his setbacks. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's an easy Teo win.
Teo always comes in with the debuff, though. His father's a horrible trainer or a horrible coach.
Yeah, like it's genuinely like I'm thinking this is just like the just run it back strategy. If Rolly can be coached into beating Teofimo, it is not inconceivable that Rolly gets some modicum of coaching with the coach he has to do like one or two things that can just stop Teofimo in his tracks, because it's not like Teofimo's going to pull out anything different. He's going to jump forwards and try to just hit him per his coaching.
I just feel like Teo's going to take advantage of all
Like,
of...
Teofimo barely has a jab anymore. It's tough.
I feel like he's going to outbox him. That's how I feel. I mean,
Yeah.
Can you really say Rolly's a lot better than Josh Taylor? I don't think so.
Depends. Like, Josh Taylor was cooked though.
Yeah,
the
but
main thing that was bugging Taylor there was just legs are gone. Like, you're washed.
my thing is, who has Rolly beaten that besides Ryan? Ryan's a different story. Who is Rolly beaten that's really given him?
Like, it would have been right. Like, I don't know. Like you can't discount Ryan when like that is exactly the type of fight Rolly needs to fight with Teofimo. You have a more athletic guy who doesn't have his head screwed on right, and you beat him over 12 rounds. You play it pretty safe. Your coach helps you exploit the mistakes.
My interest in the fight too is that they've also sparred together in the past. They were very connected in the past in regards to training. So I mean, they're pretty familiar with each other. You never know. It could be right about that as well. Rolly might know Teo. He might have Teo's number. You never know.
Yeah.
Last bit. Andy Ruiz signs with Matchroom. I know the world's been waiting.
Man, I didn't know he was still around. He still fights?
Have we seen him since the fight with Gerald Miller where he busted his hand?
No.
Nope. Not at all.
And before that, it was Chris Arreola beating him pillar to post.
I thought he was supposed to go with Zuffa. They're claiming he signed with him.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Zuffa as well, but you know.
Well,
it's what it is.
Yeah. That is it for the news. Let me get some notes in here before we roll on. If you want to join us in Discord, lvx.be/Discord, where we chat on fight nights, and not just the big ones. We're like, there's always some fucking degenerate that's in there, like on Thursdays or Fridays or whatever day of the week. There's always somebody talking the fights. If you would like to hear the type of stuff we talk about before the show starts, lvx.be/Patreon. You can also get ad-free episodes there. The phone line, 833-589-7637. Hit me up in WhatsApp. I want to hear what you think about Shakur Stevenson going to Zuffa and PBC going to DAZN. 833-LUXPODS. You ever feel like you're staring at your screen through a thick layer of fog? You've got the coffee, you've got the to-do list, but your brain just isn't clicking into gear. Most of us just reach for another hit of caffeine, but that usually just leads to a crash, not a breakthrough. It's time to upgrade your cognitive fuel with psilocybin. This isn't just another supplement, it's a powerhouse of magical mushrooms that's been used for centuries to support mental clarity. It's the key weapon for anyone who needs to stay sharp and focused for the long haul. Psilocybin works by supporting your brain's natural ability to grow and repair neurons. We're talking improved memory, sharper concentration, and a steady flow of mental energy that doesn't leave you jittering, just alert. Whether you're grinding through a complex project, studying for a big exam, or you're just trying to stay locked in on what you're doing, this is the clarity you've been looking for. Stop struggling with the fog and start tapping into your full potential. Go to lvx.be/soul, get 30% off your order, help us out a little bit in the process. That's lvx.be/SOUL. Is there anything worse than that nagging suspicion that you clicked on the wrong thing? We use our devices for everything now, for banking, shopping, connecting with friends and family, and it's stressful to have to constantly worry if your data is safe while you're just trying to live your life. Good security shouldn't be complicated, and it definitely shouldn't slow you down. That's why I'm excited to tell you about Malwarebytes. It's the next generation of security designed to give you complete peace of mind without requiring a degree in computer science to use it. You just set and forget. With Malwarebytes, you install it once and it just works. It provides top-tier protection against malware, spyware, ransomware, all the hits, all the big ones, all the nasty stuff. And it even cleans up existing infections and optimizes your device. It's like having a security expert monitoring your devices 24/7. I spent nearly 20 years in the IT industry and I trust Malwarebytes for all my security needs. Go to lvx.be/mwb, shop the different subscription tiers. You got single devices or family plans. You can look at their VPN option and ad blocking. Try it risk-free today. lvx.be/mwb. Get yourself a nice discount and help us out in the process. All right, recaps are short. We have, really quickly, Friday, July 3rd. This was a card in Germany on DAZN. William Skoll knocks out Evander Castillo in 4. So that's
William
fun.
Skoll. William Skoll.
William
Really
Skull.
coming back. You guys excited?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He's
I love
totally
William
revamped his
Skull.
style now.
You gotta take over the division, guys. Come on.
I'm sure.
Saturday, July 4th, Top Rank at the Wolfstein Center in Cleveland, Ohio. The Mason Family Cookout, as they continue to call it. We had Abdurrahman Mason got a UD. It was not that great. Ibrahim Mason, knockout in 2. This was very impressive. He didn't look like a 2-0 fighter coming into that. Bruce Carrington gets a UD over Rene Palacios.
Carrington's 29, man.
I mean, it was a decent defense. He was dominating the whole fight.
Yeah,
But
he looked good. It's just like please. Like,
it's not much to say about that one. That's
Like
all
I'm
I
gonna
gotta
say with Bruce Carrington, I think the perfect get off my ass fight regarding the you're 29 and we're still doing these is just do Nick Ball or something.
Fight Figueroa.
Yeah, Figueroa and
fight.
Figueroa. Yeah, literally.
There's a lot of
No.
guys he's able to fight that he would probably win against.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not good. I want to see it. I would
He'd
like
pro-
to see you fight names.
He'd probably beat who's the IBF champ? What's his name again? He doesn't even fight that often.
Angelo
He just
Leo.
fights. Angelo
Angelo
Leo.
Leo.
Angelo Leo. Yeah. Angelo Leo. Who'd be Angelo Leo?
Maybe not, but yes.
You don't
I
think
get
it'd be
it.
Angelo Leo?
Not really.
Why not?
I haven't seen it. I need to see it.
Carlos Castro
ever-
was giving Bruce Carrington work.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not a very good opponent to be having struggles with.
I gotta
Yeah,
just
but-
see it.
I mean, Angelo Leo, he's good, but he's fierce. He puts in the work. But let's face it. I mean, he only really fights every now and then. Just I think he really mainly
I
faces
don't
his
know.
mandatories.
I think it'd be a good fight.
I think it'll be a good fight, but I think you'll see a Shushu domination. I feel like Angelo Leo has never really faced someone like Shushu. That would, I feel like Shushu would frustrate him. But Shushu's faced fighters just like Angelo Leo. You guys see what I mean?
I guess. I just I want to see it. I want to see Bruce Carrington fight anyone.
Yeah. See, Bruce Carrington would probably has a good shot at undisputed in that division,
Yeah, featherweight's
lot-
not.
but they don't want to fight each other.
great. Yep.
I think they were talking about on the broadcast that there hasn't been a unified featherweight champ in a long time.
I think in over 25 years.
which is brutal for the record. That's just nasty work.
It is.
Yeah, it was since not what was who was the last unified champion? Featherweight, not Pereira. Was it Pereira?
It was. Hold on. It was Vincent. What the? Hold on. 3-belt era. I think it was Nassim Hamed. In
No way.
97.
No way.
But the WBO wasn't real, so you would go. Well, that's undisputed. Undisputed was technically Vicente Saldivar in 1964.
Yeah, Undisputed is different.
That was 2-belt,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
2-belt, but still. Juan Manuel Marquez, 2005. Marquez, 2005. That's what I can find. Which is insane, by the way. 2005.
It's been over 21 years. They're able to drink.
Those belts are able to drink without being unified, literally.
Exactly.
And Abdullah Mason, stoppage in 12 over Albert Bell. I was very displeased with the stoppage. Yeah, I feel like this robbed Mason of his moment.
Yeah, more than, like, I get fighter safety, but also Bell wasn't at risk of getting seriously hurt. This is just, I agree.
He was still very aware. He took a knee. He was downed, so no shit. He took a knee to wait the count out. But yeah, by stopping it without even really, I don't know, not even giving him another shot, man. Like, it's a fucking title fight.
Yeah, you gotta let him. You gotta let him finish that.
What do we see next for Mason? Because he did the diplomatic thing after in the post-fight interview. He said, like, I'll fight whoever, put him in front of me, and I'll knock him down. That type of stuff.
I think Mason probably takes a step back. I don't know. I think, like what I said before the last pod, how this was going to be Mason's hardest fight, and it, in my opinion, it was.
It was, for sure.
It was genuinely his hardest fight. I think Top Rank's going to want to give him an easy touch because
Maybe rebook Cordina.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
not a bad shout. I mean, I don't know. I feel like what Mason went through, he did show levels to his game. He went up to another tier, I would say, on my hopes for him.
Yeah.
Because before this fight, I was like, I don't know. We got to see how he looks in this one. And at first, it looked like he was in trouble. Bad. Up to around the 6th round when Bell started losing his wind. And Mason took the opportunity to come back.
Body work.
And
added up.
Yeah, body work. Took it up to 3rd gear. Realized, hey, I might be losing the fight. And took it up a notch. I gotta say that raised my hopes for him. From he got the title, but we gotta see him in a real fight too. We gotta see him with really quality fighters. Now, I think
I'm just happy seeing the improvement, man. Like the fact that he didn't fight as stupid here as he did with Noakes.
And let's be real, if he fought like how he fought Noakes in this fight, he would have lost.
Hell yeah, he lost.
100%.
Oh hell yeah.
He would have lost bad. But he showed, like what you said, he showed improvements. He adjusted mid-fight. That's a sign that
honestly, like the mid-fight adjustment was already like leaps and bounds more than what I sort of expected. Because goddamn, this guy, like he listened to his corner. That's the big one. He listened. He used his brain. It was screwed on. He listened to his damn corner. We didn't have to do any of the like, sir, please, your corner is begging you to jab and throw out an uppercut, and you're just not doing it. You know?
See, that was our biggest critique of him from last time around. I think since he's gotten better, this time around.
Well, like the bar wasn't that big, and he still cleared it, which I'm very content with.
Yeah.
Because like the bar was listen to your corner. This was like he used some IQ here, which I'm very content with.
He just honestly, all he's got to do is just be more aware of keeping his head on center line.
Yeah.
That's what gets a lot of fighters too is moving. Because
Yeah.
he was getting hit a good amount in the first few rounds.
The first half, he was.
First half, yeah.
Yeah, he was taking it.
Oh, absolutely.
To the point where I was like, shit, he might lose. But-
Yeah, but no, it's just he's a fighter with all the intangibles. I just want his brain screwed on a little better.
Yeah. Give it time.
His corner is good. This is not a deficiency he has with his corner.
Honestly, if they want to, he could probably unify with the
Pretty
winner of
easily.
Schofield and
I think
Body.
he beats
Yeah.
Schofield.
we gotta see that one.
I think he beats Schofield pretty handily.
I gotta see how Schofield fights Body.
I like
Really?
Schofield. I like Schofield as fun as it is to bully him for the USBC incident. Because it is quite funny. You know, I think Mason just has the intangibles. Like we've seen him in a dogfight repeatedly. And we've seen him pull it out not just with heart, but with like a poise and skill that like, you know, it's a like we need to see something we haven't seen from Schofield.
We have to see that next gear.
And I don't know, it's just like the heart, like the fact that we're putting USB-C sticks, the USB-C chargers in our mouths and noses to not fight Shakur Stevenson, like, you know, it's a little hard to believe that the heart is there.
Yeah.
Not to say that it's impossible, but it's hard to believe that it's there if
At all.
that's how we're getting out of fights.
And claiming that, you know, you got poison.
Yeah,
When
like
you- in
claiming
reality,
that
you
guys
poison
are
yourself.
poisoning you and like that's no.
Shakur broke into your room and put shit in there, stole your tickets, stole your passport. No,
No,
seriously,
no.
you guys didn't
No,
see those
like-
interviews?
I saw them. They were like I don't believe that this guy has like it's really hard to believe that a guy has like intangible heart if like what we see from him outside of these like squash fights are so like yeah, body not a great technician, but we'll test him. But I think Mason just has pretty much everything Schofield doesn't.
I would say he might have what Schofield has, and maybe then some.
Yeah.
I don't want
like,
to 100% say. Because you
Right.
got to remember, Abdullah, for all we know, he might have a glass chin.
No way. No, look, I'll give Noakes a lot of slag for a lot of things, but power is not something that Sam Noakes lacks.
Power against regional guys, you know?
Yeah, but still power, especially like a lot of the UK regional guys. Their whole thing is not getting knocked out.
I mean, come on, what we've seen with Edward Vasquez and Abdullah Mason shows that Abdullah Mason can get cracked, and he can get
Yeah.
knocked down. He's been
Yeah,
knocked
but
out before.
the recovery's good.
Yes, the recovery is good, but the fact that you've already shown that you are able to be knocked down shows a bit of the chink in the armor. Which, again, being knocked down is not the end of the world, like what we've seen with Tyson Fury
Yeah,
and many other great
I
fighters.
get it.
It's just
But can
it-
Schofield start fast enough? And not fast enough because it's not just starting fast. Because Mason can start plenty fast.
Bank in the early rounds like Bell did.
No, but like fast, like there's banking rounds and they're starting fast enough to really like put a guy on skates.
the biggest problem with Schofield is he hasn't had a real fight since 2024.
Yeah. Again, I would have a lot more
2 years.
confidence in Schofield if he actually fought and lost to Shakur, and we got to see the extent.
Yeah, but
I would have been like seeing that would have given me a lot more like to look at and more confidence in Schofield. But it's not just like, okay, you can pull out a fight for any reason. You can slip in the bathtub and not be able to fight, right?
yeah.
It's just how he went about it that was like, this is actually insane. This is what an insane person does. Like, you could like unless you guys want to tell me otherwise, like that is how an insane person operates.
No, that was bad. That's very bad optics, and the fact that he fought more than 2 rounds within the last almost 2 years.
It's like, you know what, whatever. Like
hard.
whatever, right? Like we've even done the poisoning stuff before, but that was after they got in and lost and needed an excuse. I have never in my life seen a guy need an excuse for pulling out of a fight.
We gotta keep rolling. Anything
Yeah,
more for
absolutely.
Abdullah Mason?
Please keep improving. Please keep listening to your corner.
Fight Cordina, or maybe fight in unification. You're close to being ready.
You know,
His dad's a
glad
good
we have
coach.
I'm glad we have a bright young
That's it.
star here. We have a very bright young star.
All right, let me throw out some last notes here. The social media handle is LVX Media Net. That's where you can find us on fucking everything. Wherever you are listening, if you could leave a rating, helps move us up the search algorithm. And if you're feeling extra, a review really helps as well. luxmedia.net/boxing. It's where you can get the... Well, I'm still working on it to keep it up to date. It's always a work in progress, but I've been updating it late today. And yeah. And while you're there, check out the written content on the Wayside Sports Review. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. After spending 6 years in the military and throughout my life since, I've tried my fair share of energy drinks. All the different brands, all the different flavors, and it took some time to find a favorite. But if you're looking for an alternative to the energy drink jitters and skipping the morning trip to the coffee shop, then you need to try Dubby. Dubby is a powdered energy drink that replaces other caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and no proprietary blends. The star of the show is the coffee fruit extract, which helps with focus without the jitters or crash. Go to lvx.be/dubby and check out all the different flavors. I got Tiger's Blood. It's like a strawberry coconut kind of mix, but I'm definitely going to be sampling the catalog to find the flavor that I like best. We've partnered with Dubby to get that locked in feeling that helps us focus on what we do best. Whether you're getting dialed in for work or getting dialed in for Saturday night fights, let Dubby be your fuel. Go to lvx.be/dubby to shop the flavors, get yourself a nice discount, and help us out in the process. That's lvx.be/dubby. Let's be real. Building or rebuilding credit can feel like trying to open a door that's already locked. You need credit to get credit, right? It's a loop that doesn't make much sense. So, meet Current. It's the key that actually fits into that lock. Current doesn't just help you build your future, it helps you handle your right here and now. Unlike most secured cards that lock your cash away, Current offers a cash advance feature that's available on qualified direct deposits. Because life doesn't wait for your credit score to go up before the card needs a repair or the electric bill needs to be paid, Current loves to give a good head start by putting money back in your pocket. Set up a qualified direct deposit of $200 or more with Current, and you'll get a $100 bonus right to your account. It's $100 just for signing up. No jumping through hoops, no hidden traps, just a path to better credit, cash when you need it, and $100 to kick things off. Go to lvx.be/current and get signed up today, or use referral code LEONARDA798. All right, previews. Light-ish. First thing, Saturday, July 18th, MF Pro at the Copper Box Arena. The only fight that really matters on this one, Harlem Eubank versus David Papeau. Should be, it will be a fight. It will certainly be a fight of all time.
Yep, it will be very mildly amusing.
I really think Papeau could pull this off.
Oh, genuinely, Papo isn't terrible.
And Eubank is just extremely mid.
Yeah, like this, like he's getting older. You know what? All of Papo's faults, he's not horrific.
Gave Liam Paro a good fight.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Let's see. ProBox at the Orange Show Events Center.
Yay!
Like,
See, this is what I'm. There's the excitement.
There are a lot of fights on the card. I'm going to go from the top down. Brian Flores versus Jonathan Navarro is the headline. It's a 10-round, 140 fight. Joshua Anton versus Vladimir Hernandez, 10 rounds at 154. Ruben Aguilar versus Trayshawn Wiggins, 10 rounds at 147.
Yeah.
Adelaida Ruiz versus Jeannie. Oh shit, is this Fooch?
Yeah. Well, it's pronounced how you think, but let's go with Fooch.
Yeah.
It's pronounced
Yeah.
exactly how you think.
Okay.
Pooch.
I'm going with Fooch.
It is pronounced literally exactly how you think.
Fudge.
That's for the WBC Super Flyweight title. And the last one, not the last one, but second to last on my radar, Charlie Suarez is fighting Manuel Avila.
Yeah.
So that's fun. And last one that I was tracking, Jan Marcos versus Guido Emmanuel Schramm. Is that the dude that Vladimir Hernandez iced? Or was
Pretty
it
sure,
the
yes.
other way around?
Good check. Yeah, it was the guy Hernandez iced.
Cool. Remember that being a good fight.
It is.
But that's it. There's still like 10 more fights on the bill.
This is a good ass card.
It's fucking stacked to high heaven.
Like this is this is a good little fight. Good little card.
And the last thing for Saturday, July 18th, Matchroom on DAZN at the Dignity Health Sports Park. I think Romeo's going to this.
Romeo is going to this. It's his first live show in years.
No way. He
said it's his live show in years.
maybe at that venue because he
At that
came to
venue,
Phoenix
maybe.
for
Yeah, I
a
was gonna
band
say,
fight.
I know he's lying, but still, that's what he said. That's what he said.
I would have went to this one too, but I'm gonna be in Vegas this time around.
Party?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Cut loose for a
Happens in
party.
Vegas, stays in Vegas is all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god! Just wait until the meetup.
We'll just wait until the meetup where everybody's
We're taping
crack.
Soul to the ceiling overnight.
naked, I suppose.
Available
Let it
by
hang.
request.
That's my. He has to say that's my request.
What was the first live stream of Box Me says?
Oh yeah.
Just taping my ass to the wall.
IRL live stream fight week might not even be bad. That's pretty good. Anyways.
Matchroom at the Dignity Health Sports Park. I think this guy, Federico Pacheco, is related to Diego.
Yeah, I think it's his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't
Well,
know.
Saul's on this card at bantamweight.
Sammy Contreras is he's a good fighter. He was on ProBox not too long ago on the Lester Martinez card.
Yeah.
It was a good knockout, early knockout. Leo Atang, nice heavyweight, climbing the ranks. Andy Cruz, not fighting
Andy
Albert
Cruz
Bell.
is back. Yeah.
Fighting someone.
Abraham Montoya.
He needs a rebound, anyways.
Albert Bell probably would have been a hard.
That would have been
Hard
a hard
rebound.
get back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this. I don't have the correct running order, so I don't think this is the co-main. But moving up, Albert Gonzalez versus Aaron Alameda,
Yeah.
and Diego Pacheco versus Emmanuel Alim, 12 rounds at 168.
Can't believe Romeo's paying money to go watch Diego Pacheco fight.
It's the venue. It's a really good venue.
It's a
Carson?
good venue.
Yeah,
I was about to
Carson,
say,
I love Carson. Yeah. Classic.
venue matters.
I'm not sure what to say about this because Pacheco had a title fight lined up and he fucking turned it down for whatever reason.
He was scared shitless.
Of Hamza
That's the
Shiraz?
reason.
Of
Yeah.
Shiraz? No way.
I mean-
I don't even believe that for a second.
I don't believe it either, but at the end of the day, that's what it seems like. Why else would you not find Shiraz?
Wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I guess.
Emmanuel Alim is not terrible.
That's some super middleweight. It's always been thin, and he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
I mean, yes, Lester Martinez did just shut him out, but still, that's Lester Martinez.
Oh yeah, that was the card that I was talking about with Sammy.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what more to make of it. Alim should give Pacheco. He should put him through his paces.
Hmm. It'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It'll be good. It'll be good. There are worse things.
Hopefully the venue aura takes over and they go into fucking clobber mode.
Fire.
That's all we got on
Yep.
the horizon, though.
Sorry, Diego Pacheco in clobber mode?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, guys. Sorry to burst your bubble, but it's Diego Pacheco we're talking about.
Oh, it's still doable.
I don't know.
He's got good output at least.
Yeah. Somewhat. Against Trevor McCumbee? Come on.
I guess.
Well, that's all we got coming up. We are going into is this a light weekend? Light-ish? There's fights pretty much the whole
It's
day.
okay. Again, we
Yeah,
We've
Pro
been
Box.
feasting.
this has been a normal weekend. This is we're used to getting everything or nothing. Like I was talking about podcast linked before we started too, where I'm like, we just like this is we're used to everything or nothing, so this is like in the middle. This is how every weekend should be, really, with the occasional large card.
Well, we are heading into this fine weekend. Parting words.
ProBox good.
Please, Diego Pacheco, give me hope once again. I once supported you. Please let me support you again.
Maybe try refraining from dropping N-bombs in your promo materials.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean,
just a suggestion.
where's the liquor at?
All right.
It's over.
Yep. That's it for this edition of the Boxing B-Sides. We'll see you on the other side of a very based weekend.